After the age of 60, squats are no longer the best leg exercise for most people. And for many, they can actually do more harm than good. Studies show that knee pain, joint degeneration, and balance problems increase sharply after 60, yet millions of older adults are still forcing themselves to squat because they were told it's the gold standard. The truth is, what worked at 40 doesn't always protect you at 60. In this video, you'll learn 3 exercises that are safer than squats, easier on your knees, and more effective for daily strength after 60. These movements help you stand up, stay balanced, and protect your independence without stressing your joints. And make sure you stay until the end, because the final exercise is often recommended by doctors instead of squats for older adults. Before we begin, comment your age and where you're watching from. Because strong legs after 60 are not about pushing harder, they're about training smarter. Exercise number 3. Sit to stand, chair squat alternative. This exercise is often called the safest and most practical alternative to traditional squats after the age of 60 because it trains the same muscle groups without placing excessive stress on the knees and lower back. As we age, the knee joint becomes more sensitive due to cartilage wear, reduced joint lubrication, and weaker surrounding muscles. Deep squats can increase compressive forces on the knees, which is why many older adults experience pain or discomfort when performing them. Sit to stand directly strengthens the thighs, glutes, and core using a controlled range of motion that closely matches real-life movements. A 2018 study from the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that adults over 65 who practiced sit-to-stand exercises 3 times per week improved leg strength by over 35% and showed significant improvements in daily mobility and confidence. To perform this exercise, sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Lean slightly forward, engage your core, and push through your heels to stand up slowly. Pause briefly at the top, then lower yourself back down with full control. Exhale as you stand, inhale as you sit. Start with 8 to 12 repetitions and perform 2 to 3 sets, resting between sets as needed. If this feels difficult, use your hands lightly on the chair or your thighs for assistance. If it feels easy, slow the movement down or add a short pause just above the chair before sitting. This exercise builds strength exactly where you need it most, for standing up, climbing stairs, and staying independent. As you try it, notice how natural and joint-friendly it feels compared to traditional squats, and comment below if it feels easier on your knees. Exercise number 2, supported split stance hold, balance and leg strength builder. This exercise is often more effective than squats after 60 because it trains strength and balance at the same time while placing far less stress on the knees. One of the biggest problems with traditional squats for older adults is that they focus only on strength, but completely ignore balance. Yet loss of balance is what leads to most falls. After 60, the nervous system reacts more slowly, and the stabilizing muscles in the hips, ankles, and core weaken. When these systems aren't trained, even strong legs can fail to keep you upright. A 2020 study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine reported that poor balance was one of the strongest predictors of falls and injury in older adults, independent of overall strength. That's why this exercise is so important. To perform it safely, stand near a chair or wall for support. Step 1 foot slightly forward and keep the back foot planted firmly on the floor. Your stance should feel stable, not strained. Keep your chest upright, gently engage your core, and distribute your weight evenly between both legs. Hold this position while breathing normally for 15 to 30 seconds, then switch sides. Perform 2 to 3 rounds per leg. If this feels challenging, lightly hold the chair with one hand. If it feels easy, increase the hold time or gently shift a bit more weight onto the front leg. Unlike squats, this exercise teaches your body how to stay stable during uneven movements like walking turning or stepping over obstacles. Over time, it improves leg strength, joint confidence, and balance without the joint compression that squats can cause. As you try this exercise, notice which side feels less stable and comment below. Awareness is the first step toward better balance. Exercise number 1. Step back lunge to chair. Doctor preferred squat alternative after 60. This is the most important exercise on today's list because it strengthens the legs, hips, and core while dramatically reducing knee stress compared to traditional squats. After 60, the knee joint often loses cartilage and shock absorption, which makes deep squatting uncomfortable or even painful. What many people don't realize is that most daily movements are not straight up and down like a squat, but staggered and asymmetrical, stepping back, turning, catching balance, or lowering yourself onto a chair. This exercise trains exactly those patterns. A 2019 study from the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy showed that step-back movements significantly reduce knee joint loading while still activating the quadriceps and glute muscles at high levels, making them safer and more joint-friendly for older adults. To perform this exercise, stand in front of a sturdy chair. Step one foot back slowly and lower yourself toward the chair in a controlled motion, lightly touching the chair with your hips before standing back up by pushing through the front heel. Keep your chest upright, your core engaged, and your movement slow and steady. Exhale as you stand. Inhale as you lower. Start with 6 to 10 repetitions per side and perform 2 to 3 sets, resting as needed. If balance feels challenging, keep one hand on the chair or wall for support. If it feels easier, slow the lowering phase or pause briefly just before touching the chair. Unlike squats, this exercise builds strength while teaching your body how to control real-life movements, like sitting down, stepping back, and preventing falls. Doctors often prefer this pattern for adults over 60 because it improves leg strength, balance, and confidence without excessive joint compression. As you try it, notice how much safer and more natural it feels than traditional squats, and comment below if this is the exercise you'll start with first. Now let's put everything together. These 3 exercises are better than squats after 60 because they train strength, balance, and control in a way that matches real life without putting unnecessary stress on your knees and joints. Squats are not bad, but after 60 they are no longer the safest or most effective option for most people. What matters now is staying upright, standing up with confidence, and preventing falls before they happen. Sit to stand builds practical leg strength, supported split stance improves balance, and step-back movements train your body to control everyday motions safely. You don't need heavy weights or long workouts. Just a few focused minutes, practiced consistently, can protect your independence and quality of life. Remember, strength after 60 is not about pushing harder, it's about training smarter. If you found this video helpful, like the video and subscribe to Timeless Man for more science-based exercises designed for adults over 60. And now, comment below and tell us which exercise you will start with first. Your future mobility depends on what you do today.